Welcome to another episode of the Ear Hustler Podcast, where everybody has a story and God gets the glory.
I'm Marcus Derrickott.
Today, our topic is basically we're going to talk a little bit about recovery, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. And if you don't mind me asking, what was your favorite drug of choice?
Yeah, so my favorite drug of choice recently was Percocet.
Okay.
Percocet, yeah.
Okay, which has become a very popular drug now.
Yeah, for sure.
Pharmaceutical drug.
For sure.
Okay, so even me, myself, I've experimented with drugs in the past. And I used to love to smoke weed.
So you smoked a little weed too, huh?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was my favorite. I started out with that.
Right, that's what I was going to ask you. So
I started out with that.
So do you believe, people always said that weed is the gateway to other drugs. Do you believe that is true? What was so enticing and appealing that attracted you to first get involved in drug use?
Man, to be honest with you.
But like they said, if you ain't never been through nothing, you can't tell nobody now.
Yeah, man.
Got to be relatable.
Yeah, for sure.
What is something that you viewed at the time as a benefit from taking drugs? Was there something that you thought was a benefit?
Let's see. No, it's really no benefit in it.
What are some losses that you took over the years, if you don't mind, due to addiction?
Losses, man, my mind for one. I'm gonna be honest with you. I want to say I lost a lot of stuff, but man, I gave that shit away.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I didn't lose nothing. I just pretty much gave it all away. And it just remaining to stay clean though, is how you regain this stuff back.
Well, when did you finally realize that, okay, enough is enough? I need to change. I can't keep living like this.
Man, to be honest with you, I probably came to that conclusion when I couldn't stop popping pills for nothing.
And I'm sure you weren't getting them free either. That's money too.
It caused me to do some really crazy shit. Yeah, for sure.
First of all, I want to say too that I'm proud of you, man. For taking this step of this recovery process.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
And let me ask you this: what is the first step of the recovery process?
The first step, I think the first step is just to admit to yourself that you're powerless over this stuff.
Can you blame anyone else for the choices that you made, or do you accept all accountability for your decisions in life?
Hell yeah, you want to blame all kind of shit. Yeah, you want to blame all kind of people, but you can't though.
Were the highs worth all that you had to go through?
At the time, hell yeah. At the time, by the time it ended, nah. It's only one way to do this stuff, and that's one day at a time.
What would you say to the people now that you may have hurt due to your addiction?
You definitely want to make amends with those people. I would just say I'm sorry, I apologize for any pain that I may cause anyone. Just trying to be a better person, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I'm trying to get what God has for me, right?
It's something that you plan on doing to try to help other people.
Yeah, so this podcast that I'm starting, Run With a Vision.
The road to recovery is your decision. There's only one way, and that's to run with a vision.
It's basically talks about mental illness, recovery after addiction.
How'd you come up with the name Run With a Vision?
Man, through prayer.
How important do you think it is for others to share their story?
How important?
Yeah, how important is it for others to share their story?
Yeah. So it's very important, right? It gives that person, like I said, a little bit of hope. When you out here drinking pretty heavy, and you're drugging pretty heavy, it's sort of like a spiritual disconnection that you have. You're not really aligned with God anymore.
What role did God have in your recovery process?
Yeah, so God is a all-loving God, forgiving God, and man, to be honest with you, without having God in my life, I just probably couldn't have made it.
I see you over there with your glasses and your cross on over there preaching to me. I said,
Talk
listen
to
to the
me.
preacher, man. Yeah, look, you never
Talk
know
to
what
me.
God may have in
Never
store
know,
for you
yeah.
one day.
Never know.
Mm.
More than anything is to keep God first and foremost in your life, for sure.
Close us out with the prayer. Thank you.
Oh yeah, we'll close out. All right. Amen.